In the past few days, the gaming industry has seen one of the biggest shifts with the release of Black Myth Wukong. A AAA game produced by a Chinese company has shocked the world with its popularity. Gamers are enjoying it, but gaming companies and governments around the world are worried. Let's understand the context in detail. So the news began to emerge when within just 3 days of its launch on August 20th, 2024, Black Myth Wukong sold over 10 million copies across all platforms. This achievement catapulted the game into the ranks of the fastest-selling titles in recent years, rivaling industry giants like Elden Ring and Grand Theft Auto V. The game's performance on Steam was particularly impressive, with 8.4 million copies sold within 48 hours, and a peak of over 3 million concurrent players. The revenue generated from these sales is equally staggering. Industry analysts project that the game could surpass 20 million units sold, potentially bringing in over 5 billion yuan, approximately 700 million. Before we understand who is behind this game and why it is so controversial, don't forget to subscribe to the DocuFinance. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. Help us reach it. Now let's move further to the topic. The studio behind the masterpiece is Game Science. It was founded in 2014 by a group of former Tencent employees. Initially, the studio focused on mobile games, but the decision to develop a AAA game came after the realization they saw there were more Steam users from China than the US. So, the team's ambition to create something more significant led them to develop Black Myth Wukong. The game draws inspiration from the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, and features Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, as its protagonist. Game Science's journey started in 2014 when Feng Ji and his team of ex-Tencent developers decided to create their own studio, wanting more creative control and ambition than the mobile and free-to-play models prevalent in the Chinese market. In these early days, the studio worked with limited resources, focusing on projects like Art of War. Red Tides in 2016, a real-time strategy game that served as their learning curve, but didn't achieve global success. An important turning point for Game Science was when Hero Games became an early investor in the studio. Hero Games saw potential in the team's vision of creating a high-quality AAA game based on Chinese culture, particularly the novel Journey to the West. Their early investment was crucial, as it provided Game Science with the initial resources to begin working on the ambitious Black Myth Wukong. Hero Games was willing to take a chance on the studio, because they believed in the untapped market for culturally resonant AAA games from China, a segment that had yet to be fully explored. In 2020, Game Science released a 13-minute gameplay trailer for Black Myth Wukong, which went viral and attracted global attention. Following the success of this trailer, Tencent came on board as a major investor. Tencent's investment allowed Game Science to rapidly expand its development team from around 20 people to over 100 developers, significantly speeding up the production process for Black Myth Wukong. After the viral success of the gameplay trailer, Zhejiang Publishing and Media Concern became the official publisher of the game in 2021, further boosting the studio's profile and enabling smoother market entry. Zhejiang's involvement also caused a surge in its stock prices, reflecting the growing confidence in the project. The launch of Black Myth Wukong in August 2024 saw the game sell over 10 million copies in just 3 days, a remarkable feat for a Chinese studio. At its peak, the game recorded over 3 million concurrent players, highlighting its global appeal. Analysts predict that sales could exceed 20 million units, generating over 5 billion yuan in revenue. The combined efforts and investments of Hero Games, Tencent, and Zhejiang Publishing were instrumental in Game Science's rise, as they helped the studio scale up, perfect their product, and successfully launch it on the global stage. As of 2024, Game Science's shareholding structure reflects the significant roles played by both early and recent investors. Feng Ji, the founder and CEO, holds a majority share with 38.76%. This gives him substantial control over the company and its strategic decisions. In addition, through another entity called Shenzhen UK Interactive, which is also controlled by Feng Ji, an additional 27.36% is held, meaning that he personally controls over 66% of the company. Hero Games, one of the earliest backers of Game Science, holds a 19% stake through its subsidiary Tianjin Hero Jin Control Technology. This early investment by Hero Games provided critical support when Game Science was still a relatively unknown studio, helping the company expand its capabilities and workforce. This combination of majority control by the founder, early support from Hero Games, and later investment from Tencent has positioned Game Science as a powerful player in the gaming industry. allowing it to remain independent while benefiting from substantial backing. And here's the issue. Majority of investment is with China-backed companies, and on the global stage it makes a greater impact on spreading China's culture and influence, which many Western companies didn't like at the same time. Tencent already holds the majority stakes in all famous gaming studio, already monopolizing the gaming sectors. In the past, AAA major successful games were only developed by Western companies, whereas this was a major move by Chinese companies. First, they dominated mobile gaming and are now coming after AAA PC games, which is alarming for many Western companies. Black Myth Wukong's success could pave the way for more games that explore non-Western cultures and narratives, leading to greater diversity in the types of stories that are told in video games. Moreover, the game's emphasis on cultural authenticity may set a new standard for how cultural elements are represented in games, encouraging developers to undertake more rigorous research and to treat cultural material with the respect and attention it deserves. In our opinion, it is fair for players to choose what they like and have freedom, but at the time dominance of Tencent and the Chinese government's hold on data and the potential spread of propaganda can be concerning too. What do you think about it? Leave your thoughts in a comment. And if you want to see more such business documentaries and trending news, check the left video.